Hey Scorpio, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for May 3rd, 2023. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, should this video cut off due to time constraints on certain platforms, just know we always upload the extended to YouTube and we typically upload there first, so if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll be notified of when we do, and the link for that is on our page. And this is our last shuffle, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Scorpio, we have great gratitude, fear. Um, this is interesting. They're telling you that you may be afraid to feel grateful at the moment because every time that it's like when I felt this way, something bad happened. You know, like once you call attention to what is they say, never look a gift horse in the mouth, kind of thing. That's what I just heard. But when you're in a grateful mood about life, you're just going, man, I'm so glad for this and that. I'm so glad my car works. And then that's the day that your car just stops working. And you may be worried that, afraid to be grateful because it's like you're afraid that you're missing something or that you're ignoring something. That you need to walk away from negative thinking is what they're telling you here. That you're sabotaging your situation by thinking negatively, because then you're not able to gain a peace of mind enough to be able to see things that you feel like you're missing in the first place. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy that never ends with you. The spirit is they're sitting you down right now, and I think that they're calling you to the carpet as well. Great gratitude, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Devil, High Priestess. They're really screaming at you that you got to be grateful, man. That your mindset is that instead of you're needing to walk away from a thought process that you're not addicted to it, but it's to the point where your intuition may be telling you you should be grateful for this, and then you let that negative thinking come in and say it sabotages everything, because now you're not moving, you're just sitting there going, thinking of all the bad things that could happen. And because of that, you may not know what to walk away from, or you may not even be able to tell the difference between what resonates with you and what doesn't. They're saying that you need to be grateful for the fact that you walked away from a lot of toxic things. And you need to be grateful that your intuition stepped in and told you things, right? But you got to stop thinking negatively. The fear with the Four of Swords and the Ten of Swords, you may be afraid that while you're over here in this good place, that something bad's happening behind your back. Like, while I'm over here being grateful that I left this behind and I'm not doing that anymore, then, as I'm over here grinning about it, that same person I'm grateful for is back there doing just tearing me down, just ruining things behind my back. You're afraid of being taken advantage of. You may be afraid that, as well, that you're alone, or that you will be. There's a lot of that going on. Because last time you were grateful, like how that's happened before. I mean, it's happened to many people, but maybe not as prominent for them as it was for you, where you may have been very grateful for your situation. And then as you're sitting over here going, thank the Lord for my man or my woman, they're back there doing the worst. And I can relate, but you know what I mean? That's something where you're saying, they're saying that it's not going to be that way. Fear is a very interesting energy and card in and of itself, because the imagery is very powerful. There is a storm here. You are still being blown by the storm as the winds are passing. Birds are coming up. The sky is clearing. You're afraid to move because you feel like you're going to fall off a cliff. You feel like you're going to get blown off, but they're telling you that it's passing and that it's not. You're not going to get blown off. This is it, right? But birds don't come out when a storm is coming, right? This is a sign that the storm is past. There are no storms. There are no more storms. The sun's coming out. So they're telling you here that you're afraid of being betrayed. You're afraid that your peace of mind will end and be disturbed in such a way that it's irreparable. But they want you to be grateful for where you are. So be grateful that you are no longer in a place that you were in. The devil is saying, I'm free. But then there's an energy of you still worried, still kind of in a place of, what if I'm missing something? Because I'm over here in La La Land with rose colored glasses on, that I'm not seeing something. But they're saying your intuition will let you know, right? And your intuition may be blocked because you have negative thinking going on. You can't allow yourself to be in analysis paralysis. You will sabotage your whole, you'll sabotage everything, because then you can't hear your intuition, because your logical thinking comes in. In logical thinking, sometimes your intuition, it's illogical. You hear things and feel things that can't be explained. So how are you going to explain it with this Eight of Swords? You can't. And Spirit is telling you, stop blocking your blessings. Stop sabotaging yourself. And I think that's all that they want to say on that. But loving man with the Knight of Swords and Hermit, this person's done some deep thinking that's coming towards you. They are going to come talking. They may be cold in their disposition or the way that they speak, but they're really coming from a place of wisdom. But once again, you're overthinking what they're saying. You're like, they're saying this and this and that. And once again, it's reverberating back to this Eight of Swords. You may be like, I don't trust it. Something's not jibing. Something's wrong. Your intuition may be telling you to be grateful that this person did their soul searching, but you are still in this negative thought process. So Spirit wants you to get out of it. They're saying it again. I mean, goodness gracious. Your higher self is even telling you, Nine of Wands, Three of Wands. Your higher self is telling you, either stop expecting for things to be hard and to be hurt, or they're saying that the worst is almost over. You're like, this is coming to a close, right? You can expect good things to come now. Like, keep pushing, keep going forward, keep fighting the good fight. Don't let yourself get stuck in this Eight of Swords energy, okay? Because this will sabotage you and you won't keep moving forward. You'll stay in the same spot you were in, which is not a good place. You're supposed to be grateful that you're walking away from it. Instead, you'll stay there in something that just doesn't work for you. Negative thinking keeps you there. It's the crux of every problem that most people face, man. Is negative thinking, because everything starts in the mind. What are you manifesting then? If you're negative thinking, that means that you're manifesting your worst dreams. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Sphere, and I think I've said this last year or something like that. That movie was deep. I read the book and I watched the movie, and I think Samuel Jackson's in it, Sharon Stone's in it. There's a bunch of other heavy hitters, but they're the main. I haven't seen the movie in years, okay? Maybe since I was a teenager, but that book stuck out. And it was about how aliens gave us a gift and they threw it at the bottom of the ocean. And it was a huge sphere. I mean, it was huge. It was like a big silver malleable ball. And what it did was it it read your soul, and it manifested something that was the strongest thing in a person. But what it revealed is that our fears are what leads us as humans. If your happiness led you, then it would have given you your wildest dreams. But then what it revealed is how dangerous our minds are. All that these people were thinking of is their fears. And so it manifested their worst fears. One person was afraid of jellyfish. So, I mean, a swarm of jellyfish, unbelievable to man, right? Unnaturally huge, came and killed off people. And then the next person was afraid that the submarine would crack. So, you know what I mean? So they had to manifest their strongest desires. In the end, they all banded together, made the agreement to send the sphere back, because they were like, the humans would destroy this place because of how powerful negative thinking is. So they're screaming at you, calling you to the carpet. Stop thinking negatively, because you're almost where you want to be, but you don't want to do this. Somebody's going to come towards you. They're very, very impulsive. You can trust what they're saying because it's their first mind. They've done some soul searching and they want to come talk to you, but you're going to think negatively about it, and that's going to mess things up. They want you not to do it. Don't do it. Okay, so I'm going to stop lecturing, but Spirit is like screaming at you not to do it. They want you to get out of this path, this pattern that you've been in for a while, and listen to your intuition, but you can't listen if you are letting negative thinking come in. Negative thinking automatically will trump your intuition. Your intuition is a true north for you. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Pisces, or a Virgo. You do not have to be dealing with those signs, but let's see what else. Oh, and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you could be a Libra, Scorpio cusp. Does not have to be those signs that you're dealing with. Those signs could be in your chart. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.